Bitcraft is like fentanyl. It numbed the pain, but at what cost?
I'm from New Zealand. I don't know what fentanyl is. We only have P here.
Bitcraft is an MMO about cooperative city building in a massive terraformable world where libertarian societies can finally flourish. This is its biggest fantasy element. At its crux, it's a crafting benchathon where you're making things to make other things to finally make a better bench. While streaming it for friends, Monkey and I were constantly apologizing for how boring it appeared. We'd say things like, "This is way more exciting than it looks," as our character stands ploughing the earth at a bench for 100 manure piles. This game is like watching paint dry on a dead animal. Boring, but in time-lapse, very interesting. I got to play in early alpha earlier this year. It's unbalanced, rubber bandy, and it made my computer run red hot for no good reason at all, which is bad because I once left it running like all day, and I'm pretty sure my GPU has just never been the same since. But something about it is as life-ruiningly addictive as it is GPU destroying. It's addictive enough to remote desktop to during the middle of the workday to set my character to long grinding tasks. My boss watches these videos now.
Hi, boss.
If job skilling in RuneScape ever lit a neuron in your head, then this game will set your skull on fire. You can level a number of different jobs, which helps unlock different parts of the tech tree. The catch is that every job has crossovers with every other occupation, meaning you either need to take a million years to get good at everything yourself, or specialize and rely on a community of players to create a life worth living. But knowing gamers, you guys would rather build Rome all by yourself than share a base with anyone who isn't in your Discord server. Romulus, you've been kicked by the mods. We've given you several warnings about posting memes about sucking on wolf titties. It's in the past, man. We don't talk about it anymore. I make it loudly clear among my friends that I am deathly allergic to crafting benches. I got sick of them after every dev got the idea that crafting benches equaled instant success on Steam Greenlight. Valheim held no sway over me, so I'm not entirely sure why this game managed to hack my brain so much. Perhaps it's the fact that every time I chop a tree, it makes my character build just a little more useful to everyone else. Bitcraft desperately wants you to lean into an occupation, so each job class unlocks its own uniforms and title cards as you level up. On your base, you can post job listings that can automatically accept any players into your settlement with the requisite skills. If you don't like mining stone all day, leave it to someone else. This game does away with regular survival mechanics, at least for the zones we were in. Food is for stamina regeneration, and I didn't lose a single bit of HP during my entire month of playing. In fact, the most prominent survival mechanics have been implemented on the base itself. You might not be able to starve, but your house sure can. You can stake a claim on the world, and everything within your border is uneditable by non-citizens. Housing can be built and rented to other players, and permissions to build can be granted. The bigger your territory, the faster it eats resources. Resources are cheap craftables you can make and deliver to the town to extend its uptime. A small plot that fits 2 people can easily be topped up to survive for a couple days with about 10 minutes of effort. If it does run out of resources, it becomes an unclaimed site and will slowly decay. During this time, it can be reclaimed or pillaged, and I seriously, as a little rat, recommend taking advantage of that. People's base names show up on the world map and become their own important landmarks. Quite often, Monkey and I would say things like, "Yeah, I'm just a little northwest of Barbara Streisand's," which is, I think, pretty cool. The starter biome undulates, but later zones get treacherous to navigate. I foresee a future where people carve through these zones or set up points to guide the way through. You can also set trade depots, and I wonder if people will ever organize central hubs and ports to circulate resources from other biomes. The long-term potential of this game is massive, and there's no way you're going to be clocking it within, a few weeks. The game seems like it's still years away from release, but Monkey and I feverishly grinded as many levels as we could, knowing full well in just a few days all our progress would disappear into nothing. In short, this game is just like real life. Was that deep? Is that a deep way to end it?
Fuck, I just missed out on a Drelsa. What?
I was listening, I promise.
You weren't listening, you're playing fucking Dwarf Fortress.